Okay, in this video I'm going to factor a trinomial when a is equal to 1. What this means is that we have a standard form which is ax squared plus bx plus c. This is what we want, this is our standard form. A is always in front of x squared, b is always in front of x, and c is the number that's by itself. Whenever a equals 1, so otherwise when there's no number in front of x squared, what we could do is we could do the factor sum method. Alright, the factor sum method looks like this. We want the factors of 9, but we want their sums to equal 6. Alright, so these are always the two numbers. We want two numbers that multiply together give me 9, but when we add them we get 6. And this is a pretty easy one, so we're just going to do this pretty quickly. So we want the factors of 9 and the sums of 6. So what two numbers multiply together give me 9? And I'm just going to do 1 times 9. But when we add them, we get 10, and 10 is not 6. So 3 times 3 is 9, but when we add them, we get 6. So this works. So we're going to open our parentheses, put an x in each one, and then we're going to say, since they're both plus, we're going to say plus 3 plus 3. Now really this is what we call a perfect square. So they're both exactly the same. So we could write it x plus 3 with a little square on it. Now here's another one. First thing we're going to do is look to see if a is greater than 1 or a equals 1. A does equal 1 here. And so I'm going to do the factor sum method again. So my factors of negative 15, so I got two numbers that multiply together give me negative 15. But when I add them, I want the sum of positive 2. So pick two numbers that multiply together give you negative 15. Let's say negative 15 times 1. When you add those, you get a negative 14. Alright, let's try 5 and 3, and we're going to make one of them negative. So we'll say negative 5 plus 3, well that's a negative 2. Well we want a positive 2, so let's switch the signs. Instead of a negative, we'll say a positive. Instead of a positive 3, we'll say a negative. So 5 plus a negative 3 will give me 2, and that's what we want. So we'll open up our brackets. We'll say x equals plus 5 and x minus 3, and this is our answer.